When Paul searches what is on-page SEO, there's a lot of information being thrown at him by Google. Between ads for paid services and blogs filled with jargon, he's overwhelmed. So today we're going to break on-page SEO down as simply as possible. One of the easiest ways to improve your SEO is by optimizing your on-page SEO. But what does that mean exactly? On-page SEO is about making changes to your content or your website to rank higher. It includes HTML elements like title tags and meta descriptions, but also your web content, internal links, and more. These elements make it easier for search engines to find and classify your website. You're probably asking now, what is off-page SEO? This has to do with factors outside of your website, things like backlinks, brand mentions, and social media presence. In this video, we're going to talk about on-page SEO and how you can use it to generate traffic. Here are the major factors to worry about. First, you'll want to make sure that your target keyword is included in your title tag. This piece of HTML code tells search engines what your page is about. It's also the first impression potential customers have of your website, so you'll want to write it in a compelling way to make them want to click for more. Meta descriptions are also very important pieces of HTML code. They give details about your pages. Meta descriptions typically appear under the title tag in search engine results. Next, structure your content using headings and subheadings. These tell search engines what information is the most important on each page. For example, the H1 tag is generally the main header of a page. You'll want to include your keyword here, but you can also create headings with H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. Don't forget the actual content or text of the page. You'll want to make sure there is enough high-quality content for visitors and search engines and that keywords are naturally included. In fact, studies show that longer content tends to rank better. Did you know images also play a role in SEO ranking? Before uploading your images, use descriptive file names. For instance, you can name a file Tampa, Florida roof repair example.jpg, as opposed to image1.jpg. Alt text is a piece of HTML code that describes images for browsers and search engines. These are important for readability and accessibility. You can also internally link to other pages of your site. This helps search engines discover other important topics and it passes authority to other pages. Have you ever seen a URL that looks like this? The URL just contains random numbers and doesn't help the user or search engines understand what the page is about. You should create descriptive URLs. Even better, you can include keywords in this description. A URL like this is more effective for SEO. There are so many factors that go into on-page SEO, but what we discussed in this video are the major elements for you to consider. Explore the rest of the Hoth Learning Hub to discover other ways to optimize your website's SEO. If you have any questions about on-page SEO or adjustments you can make today, simply book a free strategy session with us by clicking the link below.